Just your overall thoughts on this 1-0 victory?
Yeah, proud of the group. The team's mentality was fantastic. I thought we started off the game well. Had some decent chances, some decent passages of play where we could have been cleaner in the final third, but positive start. I think in the middle of the first half, momentum probably swung their way, but we were able to get in the halftime, talk about a few things, and a positive start to the second half. I thought we really put them under some pressure, and I thought it was a complete team performance from Marcos coming on, from Stefan Lukic coming on, adding to the group. Obviously, we missed Johan in goal tonight, but Bryce Dowd steps up big time, gets a shutout for him, and that's what we speak about, being a complete team, not just a bunch of individuals.
Taylor's goal, talk about the potential that you saw in him when you acquired him during the offseason.
Yeah, I think Taylor's the complete package. He can score goals. He has good vision. He's strong. But what stands out about Taylor is his mentality, his work rate. He chases everything down. He competes for everything. He's always running in behind, pressing the opponent. And so it's relentless to play against him. And for him to get the goal on the corner, I think it's just a reward for all the hard work that he's put in. And we speak about the shutouts that we've been able to get, but that starts with him and his pressure up top. It makes it difficult for the opponent to play.
Taylor, how does it feel to get that first FC Tulsa goal?
Oh, it feels great. Really excited. Thank you to my teammates, for just the constant belief, and the coaches as well, giving me belief and just telling me to keep going and working hard. And it came. It was a lot of hard work, but I'm excited to get my first goal for the club, and hopefully there'll be many more.
Describe, from your vantage point, just describe the play.
Yeah, I mean, it was late in the game, and I'm just kind of thinking I need to get a goal, so we can win, of course. And I don't really usually run in that spot, but I was kind of like, I'm gonna switch it up, and I just knew once I could get in between the defenders, and Arthur put an amazing ball in right on my head. So props to him, and it went in. So I was excited.
Just think about how you all flipped the script this week, because last week you gave up a goal around that time of the game, and a little bit of a similar circumstance, and for you to pull out the victory in that manner, in a dramatic way this week, just how satisfying was that for you?
Right. I mean, that's soccer. Last week it was a tough feeling after the game. You're upset because you give up a goal last minute. So, we worked hard all week in training, and we just prepared for these moments. And so instead of giving up the goal this week, we got the goal. So props to the coaching staff, the players, for just turning it around and getting the result tonight.
How does it feel to get your first action in with FC Tulsa?
Feels great. I've been here for a few months now, and the city has really embraced me, so it feels great to be out there representing Tulsa. So it's a good feeling.
You look comfortable out there. Did you feel as comfortable as you looked?
Yeah, I would say so. Thankfully, I've really had some hard tests in the past that have made me who I am today. So this is just another game, and I felt right at home out there on 1-0.
When did you find out that you're going to get the start tonight?
I think it was a day or two ago. Coaches kind of started mentioning it, but I'm always ready every single game. So yeah, nothing really changed for me.
Yeah, and how do you feel, I guess, everybody collectively did tonight? This was kind of a game where last game it was almost the script was reversed. They get a late goal this time. You guys are the ones that last to strike. I mean, what does it say about you guys just really fighting until that final one?
That last game really left a bad taste in our mouth, and we were thinking about it, talking about it all week. So we knew we did not want to experience that again. But so that was that defensively, and then offensively, it was just 11 guys fighting, and thankfully we found a way towards the end.